Okay, love bugs, I have been into the red colors lately. I don't know what's gotten into me. Typically, this is my fall shade, my go-to shade during the fall season, but the sun is out and I feel super boxy and fiery in this beautiful 7x5 reddish brown Yaki straight wig. She does come courtesy of Klaiyihair. They sent this beautiful girl over to me, and I'm going to be giving you a straight out of the box start to finish install, including the little braided hairstyle at the end. So if you want to see how we got this look, let's get started. Jumping right into it, the packaging from Klaiyihair is supreme. It is literally some of the best on the market. I love it so much. So here is our girl. As I mentioned, this is the 7x5 bye-bye-knot lace wig. They did include some of that bye-bye-knot tape, and it's like adhesive tape for your wig. They also included the adjustable elastic band, which clearly is removable, and this here is the star of the show. She's nicely packaged with all of the stuffing and the net around, so you for sure would get your wig nice and intact. She's full and she's absolutely beautiful. I love the play on the reddish brown paired with the Yaki. It gives such a nice natural brown girl friendly feel, and I'm super in love with this one. The hairline is absolutely beautiful. It is a pre-everything wig, so you really don't have to do much at all. Here is a look at the inside construction at the cap. As promised, you do have 7x5 lace construction, and then also here is a look at the nape. I'm gonna go ahead and throw mine on. Before you do, you could definitely add in that adjustable elastic band. I'm gonna keep mine in the package for safekeeping because today I don't necessarily need it at all. Here I'm showing you guys a close-up of the hair and the texture and the length. This one is absolutely beautiful. Once a little heat hit it and I melted down, she's gonna be so fire. Here's a close-up of the lace. As I mentioned, pre-everything lace on this one is absolutely superb because the wig fits glueless, but also there is a pre-cut lace, pre-plucked hairline, and the knots were pre-bleached. Here I'm showing you guys you can part this one in multiple ways. You don't have to stick to a center part, but today I'm going for a center part because you guys already know I'm a bust down girly and it's one of my favorite ways to go. You can even do the effortless flip over no parting look or even a half up half down, so be sure to literally wear and get the maximum, bang for your buck when it comes to your wigs and your investment. If you pay for a good lace, use that lace. Switch up your looks here and there and put ponytail in it, braids in it, clips in it, whatever to make it really pop and, just give a different look here and there. So here I'm starting off the dynamic duo. I pared down a generous amount of my Klaiyihair wax. I went over that with a little bit of my light hold hairspray. Lately I've been loving this hairspray because although the wax paired with the electric hot comb is literally the dynamic duo of all times, I've been liking the extra touch that hairspray does to really go over and smooth everything out. I do use my electric hot comb on a very high heat setting, so be cautious when doing this at home. Also understand that you can go ahead and do this on a wig head before installing your wig. So I was trying to lay the hairline super flat and forward. I do like when I see other girlies do it, but you guys know my signature is to kind of like comb the hair back and train the hair to kind of go backwards at the hairline opposed to flat and forward. This for me gives the best look. For some reason I just don't like when I allow the lace to or the hair at the lace to lay flat and forward. It just gives extra wiggy to me. I don't know why, but once I kind of got the hair going back in the direction I like, I did go ahead and pull a little hair forward for a little bit of like baby hair, and these are like the side baby hairs where I do one above each swoop of the eyebrow. I added my wax in to go ahead and stamp this out and really to melt that hairline. You can see how sleek the hairline looks with this simple step, and you guys can see it's gonna be super fire with the baby hair. So of course, if you don't like baby hair, you can for sure skip this step. I'm gonna turn up and have my baby hair moment because that's just what I like. Okay, so now that we pulled the hair back and we have the baby hair perfectly sectioned out, let's go ahead and melt everything down. Today I'm going to switch it up and use the Got to Be Glue gel, and this is the black one, which I believe is an extra hold. This one is more of a clear color, and then the yellow Got to Be Glued is like a creamier consistency. I like to apply a nice thick layer along the hairline wherever I want my lace to sit. Then I'm going to go ahead and wipe my hand so that I'm not getting the mess everywhere. Apply the lace on top, and because I put a nice healthy thick layer, you can press the lace in and it'll kind of like seep through the lace so that you can kind of use it to also like train that baby hair and kind of work that in as well. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to work everything in, and once I get it how I like it, we can for sure move on to the next step. Okay, so everything is secured. Let's go ahead and add the melt belt. This is going to help the lace and the hairline and the baby hair and all in the front to go ahead and dry and set and mold. While the baby hair does its job and the hairline goes ahead and melt, I added a little bit of my dry oil. From OGX, and I'm going to proceed to go in and flat iron the hair. Now, maybe the dry oil wasn't the best option because you guys can see the smoke coming from the hair. That was not my intentions, and it's not the actual hair. It's that product that I added beforehand. Typically, I would go in with the heat protectant, and that would for sure be a better option. But this for sure did not damage the hair. So if you are afraid of a little smoke, especially when it comes to your wig, just be advised that it did soak the hair out, as you guys can see. And this here is what the hair looks like on the opposite side and what it looks like straight out of the box. So I'm going to go ahead and soak that opposite side out just the way we did on this side. And now we have the perfect slay. So let's go ahead and remove that melt belt. And as you guys can see, the hairline is melted down to perfection. So we can go ahead and push the rest of the hair back and work on the baby hair. For baby hair today, I'm going to be using the edge control from bedeck.com. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down my own natural edges because this is a closure and my edges don't match the wig. I want to make sure those are pushed back and laid back as best as possible. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim down the baby hair until I get it how I like it and use the edge control to really work it in and find the best look for the baby hair. Once I get it how I like it, we can for sure repeat that step on the opposite side. Molding the baby hair definitely is key for having the best look. You can definitely go in and do wispy baby hair, but I feel like with this look, the laid down baby hair actually ate. It actually looks really, really good. And then I took a little bit of that edge control along the hairline because sometimes it just gives a really crisp and sleek look when you do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and tint the lace. I pulled out the two products that I love the most. This is the Ruby Kisses Mineral Foundation powder. I'm using 14 and 16. I don't have 15. I don't know why, but I'm going to order it soon. And I'm just going in on one side with the 14 and then on the opposite side with the 15, trying to see which one looks better. I think in person the 16 looked better, but on camera I think the 14 looked better, so I kind of just mixed them until I got the desired look that I like. And then I took the cream foundation from the same brand and packed that into the parting. This is going to conceal any knots, any grids, and give you a flawless parting space while also making sure it blends and looks like a natural scalp for my complexion. Once you're done with everything, blend and buff everything out for the maximum best look. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add the melt belt back. Typically, you can go ahead and add the same one we had on. For some reason, I grabbed just a plain black one. So I gave that a little bit of a moment to melt. And then we're going to go ahead and do a style. Now, recognize real, my lashes are gone because I actually filmed this part on a different day. For some reason, I wasn't recording when I did this part on the original video, so I am just showing you guys exactly what I did, filling you in. This is going to be a simple hairstyle just because I'm not that skilled when it comes to very detailed hairstyles. Now, if I want to practice, I think I'm going to have to start taking the wig off, putting it on the wig head, and taking my time when it comes to practicing and slaying and executing different styles. But you guys know simple braids like this give a elevated look without actually knowing what you're doing, and it makes it even better when you kind of like pull the braid apart for a thicker look. And I'm going to add a rubber band to the end, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So now that we have both braids done, I'm going to go ahead and connect them in the back. I do recognize my braids are two different sizes. I really try not to think too much about that because the Virgo in me will sit here and try to perfect it till I get literally the same amount of strands in each braid. But for now, you guys get the picture. I like the way this looks. This is a perfect festival look if you're into the festivals and the concerts this season, especially in cowboy Carter culture that we're in now with the cowboy boots. Even if you're not going to a festival, it's a really cute cowboy look. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Details and a direct link are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!